So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
So all eyes on HA9, this famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally. We have already started here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Beckham. And this is Stoichkov. Stoichkov showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Gerrard. Pelé. Looking for options for movement. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Has a look and plays it forward. Pelé. Brazil are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Now it's Roberto. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come loose. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Pelé. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. It's a good-looking delivery. Cruyff. Now it's Stoichkov. Brazil have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Gerrard does well to get it back. Pelé. Ribéry. Now it's Cruyff. Played out to the left flank. Stoichkov. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Gerrard. And here's the chance to counter. Lahm. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Eto'o. Played out to the right. Tries to pass it through. Lahm delivers. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Stoichkov. Nicely spread. Cruyff. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry. Fired deep towards the back post. Stood up well to him there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
30 minutes gone. Roberto Carlos. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? Beckham! He scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Brazil finding their passes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, again there's no way through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Pelé. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Drives it in. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Makaleli. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Pelé.
1 minute added
Adams
time.
is the guilty party there.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Carlos has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Lam cuts it out. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Cannavaro. Looking tidy in possession here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. And the flag has stayed down. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Ribery.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pelé. And this is Ronaldo. Now there's a fine ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Pelé. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's been cut out, well played.
The attendance for
Roberto
this match
Carlos.
was 96,026.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Eto'o. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gerrard. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Gerrard. It's Gerrard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Goes for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Gerrard. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Makaleli. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckham. Rice goes sliding in. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's on his way! And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 15, Stoichkov. Number 13, Ribery. Number 23, Beckham.
Oh, that's a waste.
Coming on the field.
Oh, look, his thinking
Number
was more
16,
audacious than his attempt.
Rodri. Number 4, Didier Drogba. Number 14,
Bellingham promptly onto that, and that is that.
Number 21,
Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he was quick to react. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Has a shot! Brazil have their third corner. They've played it short, and here's Roberto Carlos. Bellingham gets flagged offside. Oh, easy pickings there. Drogba. Bellingham. Drogba. Drogba! Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And it's Eto'o.
Well, Peter, I look at this side and think to myself, who's going to make the difference? Well, there's only one answer, and it has to be Rivaldo. He's capable of producing some extraordinary moments.
Indeed. Offensively, I guess. Chance! Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Guardiola. Van Nistelrooy. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Can he get onto this? And he's intervened well there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ronaldinho. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found Roberto Carlos! He's done very well to get to that.
Carlos actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Gerrard plays it short. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Eto'o, played out to the left flank. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Roberto Carlos. And he's managed to gift it back. Conte. And he's been shifted off it. And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he plays one through. And he's searching through. Real chance! Same again, same outcome.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Corner number 2, then. Gerrard goes short. He's found a way through. And this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o! And now a sudden chance to counter. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card. That has not gone well. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Nesta.
Brazil are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. And that's been won straight back.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Oh, terrible mistake. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Guardiola. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Kahneman. Well, they can break here. Knocks it into space. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rivaldo. And the pass is intercepted. Van Nistelrooy tries to play it through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lahm. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Raul. He's in space and looking for options. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So off we go once more.
Brazil have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Ronaldinho. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Rijkaard. Van Nistelrooy. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Grêmio have their second corner now. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. He's through, now is he in? Eto'o gets through on it, and the shot! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And that's a foul, free kick's been given. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Ronaldinho vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 14. Substituição em andamento.
Just too high.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Roberto Carlos. And here's Eto'o. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Brazil have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Some save from Waverton. Golden opportunity wasted.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Brazil have their third corner. Gerrard with the short one. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Roberto Carlos. Now this could be a chance. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Cannavaro pinches it off him.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Nesta. Oh, this looks sharp. And he welcomes it in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Not the most convincing of passes. Brazil are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Guardiola. Conte. All played for Rijkaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for a corner.
Substituição.
So, third corner of the game.
Keep calm.
Great chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Caceres absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that's a good run down the left. And he's cut it out. Camavinga charging forward, the ball at his feet. He came in hard, very hard. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Picked out brilliantly. He's quick to get it clear again.
Teremos uma substituição.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos que vocês podem ouvir a transmissão.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Tries from distance, and collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Santos with the corner, there first. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Guardiola is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, it's Gerrard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Defending of the desperate variety. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric, and that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Raul. Szoboszlai. Over to the left. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Santos! First blood drawn. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Isak demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Some resolute defending there. Played out to the right. He's picked his way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's the throw. Looking to play him in. Drilled in low. And he's heaved it away. Oh, it's Gerrard. Ronaldinho. Threads one in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Roll! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, it's Gerrard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played into space out wide. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Szoboszlai. Santos looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Raul short changes him with that pass. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldinho. And he's had it nicked away. Scholes shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's superb. Hangs in. It's a mighty effort. He scores! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And now he has two. Santos are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's got away. Makalele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's Gerrard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Makalele. And it's Ronaldinho. And he was quick to react. Raul. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Temos
Well, a
minuto de
glitch with the
acréscimo.
rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Soboslai. An instinctive delivery. And there's the end of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Brazil certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Atenção, proprietário do carro azul estacionado em frente ao portão do estádio. Favor retirar o veículo. Ele está prestes a ser guinchado.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Time do Brasil.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Para a entrada de camisa 21.
Big chance, must be! And he takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he get it through? Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Dembele, well-timed, excellent interception. Gerrard. Eto'o. Chance for a shot! Eto'o with a beautifully timed run. And here's Eto'o. Tries to pass it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Eto'o. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Raul, looking for the run. He's beaten the last chance! Cannavaro, Bellingham. Brazil looking to pass their way through. Now it's Gerrard. And no, that was never going to make it. Now he's off and running. Couldn't squeeze it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Beckenbauer. Now, can they get him away? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Now it's Gerrard. And the finish! Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Guardiola. Good ball, good take. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Eto'o.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Looking to go deep. Oh, smashing header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Dembele could move up a gear here. Gets into some space. Lahm pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Raul. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Gerrard. And this is Eto'o. And that is a little undercooked. Back into the middle. Now it's Gerrard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the through ball. Played back in. Raul running with the ball. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's having a good look here. So the perfect chance to get one back. He's having a go! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw! Deep into injury time! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think...
That's that, the end. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really get the
welcome to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Gerrard. Just about within shooting range. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Brazil with the corner, they're first. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Lam. And he skips past his man. Al Hilal have the chance to go the other way. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactical intelligence, his athleticism, his reading of the game, ball-winning capabilities make him a one-man...
Great chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he stuck it away. Pele! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And that is it. He's through. It's 1-up. There's the shot. He's had it taken off him. Ronaldinho. And he has been fouled there. And it's Guardiola. Now this could be a chance. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Cafu, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Al Hilal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh, smashing header! Goal, Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Brazil go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Beckenbauer. Lam.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what a climb! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too.
Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Bullet. He has found the way through. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's the chance to counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Can he finish? He scores! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Brazil! And again they hit the front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Brazil get themselves into the lead. That's been cut out, well played. It's a throw-in. Looking for the run. Roberto Carlos. Bullet tries to pass it through. Suarez providing an outlet on that flank. Nesta. Guardiola. Brazil finding their passes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, it's come loose. But it's Ronaldinho. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, he's burst through. And the shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Brazil are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Brazil head into half-time 2 up, but goals flying in at both ends. There is little safety in that lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Beckenbauer. And it's Rodri. Cannavaro. And he's lost his man here. And he's in on goal. Ronaldinho! Just cruising. They are cruising. And the lead is extended still further.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Roberto Carlos. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Brazil are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Gullit takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Really well taken goal. 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. And that really is so impressive. And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he get on the end of this? And this is Gullit. Gullit! It's there! Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Al Hilal grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Gerrard. Now, can they get him away? He can run onto that. Guardiola. Nicely weighted ball. Seedorf does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. And this is Luis Suarez. Guardiola. That has not gone well. Seedorf. Can he get it through? Gerrard. Pelé. Now it's Pelé. And he's on his way! Not much subtlety about that challenge. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Aims beyond the defence, and this is Pelé! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
2 added minutes has
He's
been
managed to get himself offside. Roberto Carlos looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Ronaldinho. Luis Suarez. Shot, surely! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Cristiano Ronaldo, a huge performance, answering the call. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, there remains here a distinctive Latin American feel for all its complexity, its sophistication, and dare I say its minimalist design, the Neo-Química Arena. Rodrigo! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Rodrigo has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need...
Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he welcomes it in. Gravenberg. It's Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bellingham. And they can counter here. Nesta gets the foot in and wins the ball. And he's worked it through. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Guardiola. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Wan-Bissaka. Saliba. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Gravenberg. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Quality ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. No, it's come to nothing.
Brazil are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. Neymar, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Neymar. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, important interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bruno Fernandes. Well, played right into his path. He's got away. He's having a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Roberto Carlos. Wan-Bissaka. Saliba. Can he get it through? Now it's Rodrigo. Out towards the flank. Now he's got space here. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Brazil looking to pass their way through. And it's Roberto Carlos. Gerrard. No, he's not getting his way this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's headed upfield. Bruno Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Guardiola. Gerrard. Oh, good-looking ball. He's a sharp little ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great chance! And he's done it!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too and sets up...
And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break. and they should still be quite buoyant.
Brazil go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the action is back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He is through here. Incoming, a header! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss will...
Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That pass isn't the best. Neymar. Beckenbauer. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's Gerrard. Nesta. Looks to the other side. Lam. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Pretty robust defending.
Guardiola. And it's Cannavaro. Nesta. Here's Roberto Carlos. Nesta. That's Cannavaro. And he's forced to go back. And it's Cannavaro. Lam. To Guardiola. Neymar. And it's Gerrard. Here's Cannavaro. Guardiola. Beckenbauer. It's Roberto Carlos. And it's Nesta. Beckenbauer. And it's Ronaldinho. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Ronaldinho. Succumbs to the pressure. Bellingham. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Gravenberg providing an outlet on that flank.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Teremos uma substituição.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Ronaldinho, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Rafael Leao, brilliantly cut out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ronaldinho. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Gerrard. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Substituição.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Lamentamos informar que temos previsão de trânsito intenso após o término